All right, so summarizing data relative to points or areas like polygons is a common task in remote sensing and also geospatial sciences in general. So that's why we provide a lab exercise specific to this task. Okay, so for this lab, you've been provided with a couple different data layers. So first off, we have an image here for a portion of West Virginia in the high mountains and like Eastern Panhandle and Canaan Valley area. This was collected on May 24th, 2018, and represents summer conditions. And then we have a second image collected on November 29th, 2020, which represents leaf off or winter conditions for comparison. You can see the difference in phenology there and the differentiation between like deciduous and conifer trees and whatnot. We also provided a couple other layers. So we have the National Land Cover Database data from 2011 for West Virginia, and then, or the NLCD, and then an elevation grid from the National Elevation Data Set at a 30-meter resolution. And then to do the summarization, we have provided a couple boundaries. So we have watershed boundaries, and these are HUC 12 watershed boundaries, and we just selected watersheds that, overlapped with all the data, so there wasn't any data gap issues. And then we also have some sample points. These don't really represent anything. They're just some point coordinates to pull data from. So this lab is mainly going to be completed using data extraction and summarization tools. So you're going to use, for example, extract multi-values to points. You're going to use zonal statistics, tabulate area, so those types of tools. And we provided links here for some videos that are associated with data manipulation. Okay, last note here is if you're not sure what bands are which, here's the table that explains the band combinations. Note we didn't include the 60-meter band, so there's only 10 bands there, and you can see their band designations. And then these are the questions that you're going to answer. Several of the questions, the answer will be the name of a point or the name of a specific watershed. So you please use the point ID attribute to as a name or identifier for the points, and the HU12 name field, which is the HUC12 name field, for naming the watersheds.